Santa has something very special in his sack for you two.
It's the most expensive time of the year.
With the world and inflation and all across the nation, it's financial fear.
It's the most expensive time of the year. It's the most expensive season of all.
Hello and welcome once again to the last art of podcasting, the Christmas special.
We are here.
I am here.
The three amigos.
We're here. We're not in even the white creepy room.
We're in a white room, but not as creepy.
Yeah. Right. Well, Gareth's put the fire on.
Yeah.
And Gareth's here.
I am.
The man of 1,000 G's is back again. But I'm not saying you're back. You just took bloody time off.
I know.
Part-timer.
5 days off work now for Christmas.
Well, what's a day off?
You'll understand when you get back into work.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I am, of course, Coxy, joined by the bald one.
That's me.
A.k.a. Count Christ. And the man of 1,000 G's.
I'm here.
And it's the Christmas Scrooge's Bar Humbug special thing. Like the rad.
The anti-Christmas special.
The anti-Christmas special. So considering I've got like 4 Christmas topics.
You mean the Krampus special?
Yeah. Only 4?
Paul sent in 3, but I just sort of... Yeah, I just wrote some more stuff down because we've got news and tidbits to drop. Info for the new year.
Okay.
So... But yeah, explain your absence first of all, man of 1,000 G's. With your bleached...
Yeah, no, bleached jeans. I was trying to clean some crap around about the bath sort of thing, so yeah, I got bleach on me. Yeah, I've been playing Final Fantasy 15. Before that, Skyrim.
And everyone's like now at home just going, that was it.
Yeah. I've just enjoyed being a hermit. I love it. It's brilliant.
Because you're getting old.
Yeah.
You're nearing 300.
Oh, yeah. But closer to retirement.
Is that in dog years?
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. To Sheldon, he's a pensioner.
Yeah.
Like Sheldon the Wonder Dog.
Yeah.
Who's not here tonight.
Oh, yes.
He's a home garden
I've not got Sasha either. Sasha the Wonder Dog.
Good. So, yeah. I don't know where to start with this, because it's been a strange year. It's been a funny old year.
Well, we're going to talk about the action we had the other night, the Rad podcast. Give them a mention.
Oh, shit, the fire's going.
Yeah, crackling away there nicely, smoking.
You chose some good wood for this, guy.
Yeah,
is that birch wood?
Yeah, that's from my back garden, that is. Actually, knocked down my neighbour's tree for that.
What is it, climbing over into your garden, was it?
Yeah. So if anybody asks, you don't know where you got it from.
I'll just say we got it from Kibby and Debbie.
Yeah.
Or did we? Yeah, so on... When was it? Today's Friday, so... Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
On Wednesday we went up with the Rad podcast, Random Ass Discussion, found them on Spreaker, Stitcher, and now iTunes, thanks to me. They, of course, after telling them about it, they set us the challenge of the Crap Sack Challenge, where it was, you had minimum spending of £5, but you can only buy from Poundland or Pound World.
And that includes the stocking as well.
Yeah. Though Alan thought of a genius way around that. But... So, yeah, I took my pretty ghetto-looking sack full of semi-useful stuff, and Christ took his full of oral gifts.
I mean, it was stuff that was useful. I thought. I mean, it was like practical useful, but I ended up coming out on top in the end. I had according to our independent adjudicator, I had the shittest sack. So we'll start claiming the victory on that one.
Then victory for the shittest and the best.
Yeah,
by technicality. So.
Well, that's what I was aiming for, because I thought the aim of the game was to get the most random crap you could get. And like I said, I did get some funny looks off the girl in the shop when I bought that stuff as well.
Well, I got a bit confused myself, really, considering like we were the originators of it. It's like, do you go for the best stuff or the worst stuff? Because you can get some quite decent stuff if you actually...
Oh, yeah, generally, because it's a crap sack. The aim of the game is to get the most random shit you can possibly get. When I first did it, where it originates from, we went on Boxing Day to round pound shops in Blackpool, and we're getting. It was basically find what you can get, and things like pregnancy test kits and breathalyzers.
It's why it factored in like the past 2 years at Scrooge's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I thought I sort of kept with the original theme and buy the most random crap you can possibly get, and it was good for comedy value as well.
Laxatives, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've done that before, haven't we? Yeah.
But they didn't work.
No, I swear someone spiked me.
Really?
Well, I was drinking a can of Foster's and I found a Senecot at the bottom of it, and I mean it hadn't fully dissolved, but Senecot just bugger all anyway, to be honest.
You'd have to have the whole pack before it
Yeah.
ever works.
Watchlife does a better job, and that blends in a bit better because it's a liquid. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I have to apologise for my absence because I had this stupid cold that kept me away.
You've not had man flu since September, though.
Yeah, well, this wasn't man flu. This was like head cold, sort of like that just dragged on for like over a week. So
Because you've had to have him filling in.
Yes.
yeah, so I was a bit pissed off with that.
What, me standing in?
Yeah,
It's
Sorry.
fine.
yeah.
I've been filling in other places, like on the Rad podcast, but yeah, we sort of will claim victory for that, but both the guys did well.
It was good fun, though, wasn't it? We definitely can't wait to do that.
The pod went well, the podcast, even should I say, went well.
Yeah,
I think we deserve a special mention, though, for the clapping device. I thought that was absolute classic.
Special mention goes to the couple sat behind us who were freaked out.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I didn't have a podcast because I thought about it, but I didn't think it would work because I think this is the idea I thought we had.
We claimed the round table, one of the round tables. We claimed one of them, pretty much.
Yeah,
But there was where we were. There was a family there.
Yeah.
A couple sat there, and we were all sort of getting this random shit out.
Yeah.
And they were looking at I kept seeing the guy turn around then saying something to his girlfriend. His girlfriend sort of pokes her head over.
Yeah, I think
and they're sort of talking to each other about what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, just don't ask.
I'm just sort of thinking who are these weirdos? That's probably the impression I got.
Introduce the crap sack into your workplace.
Yeah.
You'd have a team meeting and think, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Instead of like having a secret Santa, have a crap sack.
Yeah.
And just get the crappiest presents you can for $5.
It's partially the thing is like you have to decorate your workspace at Christmas because we were new. They sort of let us off this year, but of course, like next year, so you have to decorate the space. I'm like, well, I'm not spending money to decorate this. It's like it's up to me. I'll just leave it as it is. Like,
I did hear that, so they did have like a nativity sort of thing in one of the rooms where I work.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
and one of the senior managers had to sing, and he didn't want to. So I wish I'd have gone and actually watched it.
Oh, that would have been
quite
classic, that.
entertaining. That would have been. But yeah, I thought, because talking about a podcast as well, this is the idea I thought we were having, because when we were first talking about doing a podcast, and we were sitting in Scrooge's.
it was
And
it,
I
it
had the
was
idea
the
of,
original
like-
idea, and then it's that thing of like you need somewhere though where either you have a decent mic that cuts out all the background noise, or you need somewhere that doesn't play music.
I was going to say Scrooge
But we-
plays a lot of
the
music,
one-
don't they?
The one I've got, it's upstairs, but I've got my iRig mic, which only just slots in the top of my phone, and I put that on. You have like low latency and high latency, something like that, and some technological word. And you put it on loud, it picked up the background noise. Put it on low, and it picked all like 6 of us up easily, like round the table. So
Cool.
It's a pretty big table as well, wasn't it? Really,
Yeah.
so it's pretty impressive. It's
it's,
device
for a such a small, semi-powerful mic, it served its purpose.
Yeah,
It's the same mic I interviewed Frank Turner and Lounge Kittens with. You know,
yeah.
so
We'll have to eventually get like a mic each sort of thing,
yeah.
and they'll make it even
But
better.
there will be future podcasts
Oh, so
as it went down
Good.
really well. So
Yeah. Good.
There'll probably be another like a Marvel DC crossover again.
right. That sounds good.
Which one away?
We're Marvel, of course.
Surely, yeah.
Adam's the Stan Lee of
And
podcasting.
the Stan Lee of podcasting. Just sort of,
Yeah.
I appear every now and then just in random cameos.
You need to slick, you'll need to slick your hair back as well if you're like Stan
Grow a
Lee.
moustache.
Yeah,
Sunglasses.
I'd have the biggest glasses you can get.
Tony Stank. Gareth Square. Gareth Square Rails.
Adam Cax.
I don't even think of one for you.
Christ. That's all I can think of. No, I can't think. I seriously can't.
No, you killed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buzz Killington.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
Would you like to know why?
Buzzkill.
No. So yeah, that's sort of it, really.
Yeah.
So there will be a podcast in the future. I was going to announce that later on, but it's might as well announce that now.
May as well get it over, don't we?
I've got other stuff to announce later on. But other than that, it's a very bad year for death, and
It's been the worst year.
a segment I like to call Celebrity Brown Bread.
An artist has actually created like the Beatles album. What's it called? It's good, actually.
The only notable one I can think of is David Bowie currently, but there's been so many people that have died.
Is that Alan Rickman died this year? Was that?
Yes.
That was another big shocker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's been quite a few, hasn't there? I'm just going to get a list.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just been it makes you think what 2017 is going to bring.
Oh, Leonard Cohen. That
What
was
sort of
another
years
one.
that's going to be.
I was trying to remember some of them now.
The thing was, though, it's like he sort of bang on like January, some date or whatever it was. It's like
Terry Wogan. that
David
was
Bowie's
another one.
album comes out, and it's like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, a week later.
Wait, was it less than that? Was it like 2 days or something possible?
Was it?
I think it was.
I guess the album came out Friday, and did he die the weekend or the beginning of the following week?
That was another big one.
I think
Terry
so,
Wogan.
Yeah.
So, that was another big name.
The Wogs.
Oh, Ronnie Corbett.
Oh yeah.
Paul Daniels.
Oh yeah. Prince.
Prince, yeah, of course. Muhammad Ali, as you said. Oh, Caroline Aherne, that was another one. Totally forgot about her. No, it's not too.
Christ is just on like the Wikipedia of death here. At the moment,
Oh, Gene
folks.
Wilder, that was another
Yeah.
big name. That's what I mean. It's always when you look back, you realise how many have really gone. Oh, Andrew Sachs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Or the guy from Game of Thrones as well.
Yeah, that's been a bad year, really, looking back, hasn't it?
I've had to look back through the texts me and Dave have sent to each other, which were a bit in poor taste, but best I don't really disclose that info.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been part of that as well.
Due to bad taste.
It's possibly just a thing of stuff. Oh, Zarzog Gabor, Alan Thicke, Ron Glass, Fidel Castro. So yeah, it's Trump is still alive.
Yeah. I was going to say it's particularly relevant to mention Alan Rickman, seeing as he's obviously well known for the...
Pete Burns.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was going to say about Alan Rickman, he was in the... obviously well known for Die Hard.
How many emails have you got? 19,894.
I'm a very popular person.
He doesn't clear them out very recently. At all, ever.
Yeah. I tend to listen to like a CD album or something to clear out my email.
Well, truly, since I've started this podcast, I've got that much fan mail. It's overwhelming. Even I'm only...
Speaking of CDs,
I'm only a guest.
To Hardwired yet.
Oh, it's an amazing album, that is. Really good.
I've not had the 7 hours to sit down and listen to it.
It's only 2 hours. Well, an hour
There's
40.
3 discs.
Yeah, an hour 40 for the actual album. And then an hour and 20 for the disc, so it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's like 7 hours.
3 hours?
Because you got to listen to it twice.
Oh, okay.
Once isn't enough.
True.
I was going to say we've drifted off on a bit of a tangent. I was going to say about Alan Rickman now. It's particularly relevant. We mentioned Alan
Die
Rickman.
Hard in a Christmas film.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
This is a debate that came up though at the podcast the other day. Like, is Die Hard a Christmas film?
It is a Christmas film.
yeah.
Some
We
people say it
said
isn't,
that.
though.
It's set
But then
at Christmas Eve.
The one I said people forget is Die Hard 2.
That's a
It's
Christmas
set a year
film as well.
later.
Yeah.
But then Frozen set in July.
Frozen's not a Christmas film. It's just like
But
it
people
snowed in
think it
July.
is.
It snowed in July.
Yeah.
Let it go.
What?
Let it go.
I don't want to. I hate that film.
The cold never bothered me anyway. that was
But
my
yeah,
attempt.
let's talk about your interviews as well.
My interviews.
Frank
yeah.
Turner.
Yeah.
Is he a nice guy?
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
The fact he even saw me stood in the crowd at one point during the show and nodded to me.
Did he?
So it was like a bit of recognition. It was like, Yes.
Yeah, it's like saying to his security guards, just watching.
Yeah.
Because there was the way that it was a really weird venue we were in. Because when we went to the Apollo last year in November, in Manchester, it was just one flat level. But then this year, when we went to Dublin, it was like slightly sloped floor.
Right.
But where we were right at this barrier. But then there was a front section where you had to have a wristband to get in.
Right.
It was like the very, very front.
But then it was different barriers.
So we were
going
essentially
up.
like 5 rows back, 6 rows back. But the fact he sort of spotted me afterward.
That's good, that is.
I do like the venue though. It was a nice venue.
It was a different venue.
Yeah. And that's got to be the best gig I've been to this year. Unbeatable.
Yeah.
That was awesome. You missed out there, Gara.
I know.
No, he was very nice. He was very funny. He even told me a funny Million Dead story about when he was opening for Funeral for a Friend at that very same venue.
Right.
I don't know if I can repeat it though. Currently, it's not illegal, but it was a. I'll tell you off the air.
Yeah. So when's the documentary out, or when's it being released?
It had its one night showing, but me and Christ got stuck working, so we couldn't go and see it. But it is eventually getting a DVD Blu-ray release. So, but he did sort of critically mention it on the pod.
Yeah.
And some other things I asked, and he sort of dropped a very cryptic hint about it. Then it got announced like the same week. So
I listened to the actual podcast actually, and he says like, when's it go out and stuff, and yeah.
So yeah.
Can you leave it till Friday? Don't release it till Friday.
Yeah, quite.
Which was my plan anyway. I was like, I'm going to sell it till Friday. That's fine. It's like I can listen back to myself, just bask in the glory.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was Frank Turner, there's Esme Patterson, who was again very nice. Lounge Kittens, I think the funniest interview I've ever done, or funniest people I ever spoke to, in terms like in a musical thing. I was listening to it before myself again, just because of how funny it was.
Yeah. So have you got any future plans for interviews?
Ooh, there's one. I don't know if I can talk. Well, Cassidy sort of mentioned it on the Mooch cast, I did with him, where he wants to interview me and sort of role reversal it.
Okay.
But I've nothing currently in the pipeline that I can speak of. Well, there's nothing planned yet, so.
That was the Osborne.
No.
That'd be crazy. That would be. Can you imagine it? I'd be mad.
It's weird. It's like so. Where's all the drugs and alcohol? Well, I'm teetotal now. It's like there's like a cup of tea. Like, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's some water.
Oh, I don't do that fucking shit anymore. That's what else.
So.
Sharon. Oh, he's not with Sharon anymore, is he?
No, still.
They're back together now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't keep up.
But yeah, sort of sticking with music. Any sort of what would you say has been your? We'll go for some year-end awards now. So, what would you say was your song of the year?
Oh crap!
This year?
Yes.
I really don't know because I'm not really listening.
Go, Gareth.
I've not listened to much music at all. Really, I've been more into video games, books. I don't know.
Well, true is, you're going to say like...
You can say the Game of Thrones theme or something.
No,
that's quite old now.
That's great, but
it's difficult to say because there's not been many songs released this year that I've liked as such. But then I've got to say my classic. I like it for the wrong reasons, really. It's got me dimmy sound.
Well,
that's like
songs have been like released this year. If you had
that is this year, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was older.
I don't know. I'm sure it came out I'm sure that's fairly recent.
I don't know. I'm not sure how old it is, but we knew about it from a friend this year, so it could be a couple of years old, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, never know. If it's this year, then I'll go with that. But I'd say musical highlight being Frank Turner and Chili Peppers. But in terms of actual songs, I can't think of any.
I think there's only 2 albums I bought this year. I think. No, that's lying. Actually, 3 albums. I think.
Do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Is Positive Songs 2016?
No, because that came out last year.
Right.
Because we saw him last November.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Peleg.
It's been a bit stuck for. I don't really get many recent albums.
Yeah, because I bought the new Feeder album and not the new Metallica album.
Alright, we'll go for album of the year then.
I'll go with Hardwired.
Hardwired.
Yeah, I've got to say that because that's it. Really, basically, that's
Alright, then favourite song on Hardwired.
right. Just let me get my phone a minute. I do.
It's over there, but I can't reach it.
It's Halo on Fire, I think.
Halo on Fire.
Yeah, Halo on Fire, my favourite song on the album at the moment.
I'd say
I
one.
like Moth to a Flame.
I'd say album of the year. I'm going to go Winery Dogs, Hot Strike. That's my album of the year. That is 2016 release.
Well, Bon V.
Yeah. That's a band many people probably haven't heard of, but they are very good. So I just check them out.
Yeah, well, but since I can't listen to it, since I've not listened to it yet, I'm going to have to go with Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Getaway.
Right.
Until I listen to Hardwired, and that'll probably change.
Yeah, I think it will.
What about best movie this year?
Oh,
Deadpool, I think.
Was that this year?
sure, last year wasn't it?
Was it last year? Was it?
Sure, I remember watching Deadpool at Christmas.
Just a
Sure I
second.
did.
Yeah, it was actually last.
Right.
Okay.
I've got two favourite films this year.
Well, narrow it down to one.
Well,
you must like one better than the other.
oh yeah. I always give Sausage Party an honourable mention because that's an absolute classic.
I know you're going to say Sausage Party.
That's up there. That's number 2. Only just beaten by I've got to say the Tim Burton film, Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's my number 1 this year. Not just because it features Blackpool. That gives it a few extra points. But I actually genuinely enjoyed the film. I went to see it mostly because I like Tim Burton anyway. But mostly the fact that it has Blackpool in it was like a unique selling point. But I genuinely enjoyed the film. I actually thought it was a really good film all around. Anyway.
I'm sticking with Deadpool because it was released in February this year.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
It feels longer than
I know it does do it, yeah, but it was definitely like this year.
So how did you watch it last Christmas then, Christ?
Yeah, Christ, did you get
Was it acquired by a means?
Well, actually, the thing is, I celebrate Christmas in February. Because we have New Year New Year is in February, so we have Christmas in. I'm not going to say any more now.
So you don't celebrate Christmas this weekend?
No,
you celebrate in about 2 months.
Yeah, it's Chinese New Year. It's just before Chinese New Year, isn't it? Or is it after? I can't remember. I'm just making it up as I go on now.
That's it. So what about you, Coxy?
I've said too much.
I was going to say just before we move with that. Well, yeah, I'll answer best first, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'm trying to think what came out this year now. Oh. See, I really thought Deadpool came out last year.
Suicide Squad we went to see, didn't we?
Suicide Squad was awful.
Right.
Had its good bits.
Films.
No, it didn't.
It was funny in parts.
Not really. That was only because they wanted to make it funnier because of Deadpool. They did reshoots on it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have had those bits in.
And it had a good soundtrack. It was trying to be very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque, wasn't it? So it had a good retro soundtrack.
Come out this year.
And it had the sort of action comedy vibe about it, didn't it? Like you say, they were trying to copy Guardians of the Galaxy, really, weren't they? And Deadpool with that style. What have we been seeing this year? I'm trying to think. Sausage Party, obviously. That's.
I wasn't sure what to make of that sausage party.
Oh,
I think you have to appreciate the crude humour.
Absolutely loved it. Especially the tequila bottle. That gets me every time.
If Deadpool was out this year, I'll have to go Deadpool then, but it feels a lot longer than February.
Yeah, it's definitely February. You got Captain America as well.
Yeah, it was the weakest of the 3 for me.
Yeah.
The same with X-Men Apocalypse. It was the weakest of the 3, I thought.
Yeah.
What else came out this year?
Stop now, I'm trying to think. Not been to cinema that much this year, to be fair. But...
Ever.
I think I haven't been to cinema many times at all this year.
Let's have a look.
You know what? I know it's an animated film, and it's probably, I think, a Disney film as well, but Zootopia is a good film as well.
Oh, I've not seen
Bloody
that.
Zootopia.
Yeah, Zootopia, and quite enjoyed that. As a kids' film, sort of
I've
thing.
got a list here, Batman, Superman.
That was
Yeah.
awful.
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
New
That was very
Ghostbusters.
I've still not seen Doctor Strange either.
See, I quite like New Ghostbusters, but everyone else seemed to shit on it.
I've yet to watch it yet. But that's another one I've got at home, but I've yet to watch. The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe. That's one I've yet to watch.
Oh, X-Men as well.
Okay.
X-Men Apocalypse as well. That
Oh,
was a
Ted
good
and
film.
Phil Lane.
Oh yeah.
That was this year. I quite enjoyed that one.
The Greasy Strangler.
Oh god, that was awful.
Don't even know what that is, but
It's
the title
terrible.
sounds funny.
You just don't want to know.
We should have seen the DVD Richard one on Tuesday night. It was Red Surf, it was called.
He'd enjoy that a lot more than the Greasy Strangler.
Well, the Red Surf, it's an old George Clooney film from like the 1980s when he was in the early stages of his career. It's something about Richard read the synopsis to the back of the box, which just made it sound as awful as it is. And it was something about George Clooney plays a professional surfer who gets involved with a ring of drug dealers.
Oh dear.
Who like deal drugs in a professional surfing ring.
How old is this film?
I think 1980 something.
It's going to be crap, isn't it?
Yeah. But everyone was bored of Brain Smasher. I thought that as I said
There
on
was no copies left in Pound.
well, yeah, but I said on the Scrooge group, I said that joke went out with the hokey cokey. So I thought everyone's bored about that, so I'm going to like wow everyone by getting something just as awful.
So yeah, it was a wise purchase.
I will get round to watching it.
So about worst movie of the year.
Greasy Strangler.
I knew that was coming.
It was. I lasted about 15 minutes and then I switched it
I
off.
made it to the end, but the entire way through, I just sat there. I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Why am I watching this absolute garbage still?" It was like the train wreck you couldn't take your eyes off.
Yeah. I wonder how many
It just
people.
kept on going.
It's just like, yeah. It's like I really want to watch it all, but I kind of like.
Well, I was
just-
recommended it by someone at a certain cinema chain, and they said it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It's not Mr. Kibbe, is it?
No.
Oh.
I think even Kibbe would say this film was shockingly bad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was something that I want to look away, but I just really can't.
Yeah, especially with the prosthetics as well.
I don't really have a worse film for this year, to be honest. There's nothing.
You don't?
What?
Yeah, Batman Superman.
I've not seen it.
I'm answering on your behalf.
All right, fair enough. We'll go with that.
Yeah,
I mean, the weakest film I probably saw was Suicide Squad. Like, so, I mean, I enjoyed it in parts, but if I had to pick a worst, I'd probably go with that. But not because it was awful. It was just that's probably the weakest film I've seen.
Yeah, why are DC films so crap? They've got potential to be really good films. They've got they can be really
I
good.
don't know, because it's again that sort of thing of like everyone's raving about like the Flash TV show.
I watched an episode of that and it's like no, just.
But again, I just can't get into DC.
No.
It just seems to be like the more serious of the two, constantly. Like, oh yeah, Marvel's meant like quite funny and thingy. It's owned by Disney, whereas we're DC, we're super serious about everything. And
Yeah.
it's like, but with Batman and Superman, it's like, did we really need the origin story again? Could we not have shaved off 20 minutes?
Yeah, just start it from where it left off. Just send it in a different direction, maybe. Just do something different. But then again, you got another Spider-Man, yet another Spider-Man film coming out next year as well,
Yay!
which is like not on the top of my list to watch.
Well,
Spider-Man Homecoming.
I think the comedy getting films like Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool makes them more watchable. I think it's still an action film, but like Die Hard, it's got the comedy makes it more fun to watch. I think it makes it more likeable,
Light-hearted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then we've got this bloody loads out next year, isn't there? Though? There's
one-
Guardians 2,
Oh
Spider-Man,
yes.
number 4 film.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
What others out there? Not Black Panther. No, Black Panther? No, that's 2018, isn't it?
Not sure. Got
There's quite a few out, isn't
Assassin's Creed as well.
New Year's Day. Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
And we still need to see Rogue One.
yeah, because I really want to see that. That could be the best film of the year, possibly.
As long as Assassin's Creed does not recreate the bit, I know Adam will know what I mean here. That probably the most annoying bits from the game. From the
Have you got any money?
Oh no, not that. No, your other favourite bit. Is it the first one? The guy
It wasn't the first one. I think it was like one of the spin-off ones.
You know which one I mean? The bit I mean. The boss. Give me the apple. I want the apple.
Oh,
it's mine, not yours.
That's probably the
and he says it. He says it on loop almost like 100 times.
Like Brotherhood or Revolution. Not
Yeah.
Revelation, isn't it?
It's funny the first 2 or 3 times it gets annoying and it's just like constant.
Yeah.
It's like on loop almost, isn't it?
It's mine, not yours. Give me the apple.
It makes you want to stab him even more.
Apple. It's mine, not yours. Give me the apple. It's mute.
It makes you want to take your sword out and decapitate him there and then, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we covered Brown Bread. And we covered albums and shit. Highlights of the year.
Ooh.
You have to be quick on this one, Christ, because you're running out of time.
Yeah, no. Oh, what's in my highlights of the year? I'm going back to music again now. Some of the gigs we've been to this year. Chili Peppers was a good one. My personal favourite is going to Frank Turner. Not just going to Frank Turner, the whole trip to Dublin I quite enjoyed, because I love Dublin anyway. I just love going to Dublin anytime anyway, especially if I have like a bit of Irish heritage, very like way back in the family as well. So I sort of look at it like a second home in one sense. But I quite enjoyed the hostel we stayed at as well. That was just like the most bizarre place we've been to, but in the same way, I absolutely loved it. It was like being in someone's house, wasn't it? And
there was that, and there was the donut shop like $3.
yes,
which is good.
The hostel was like, it was like being in someone's house and just being able to just like do what you want, wasn't it? It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, you can just go into the bring your own booze bar and put some music on. The music selection was shite though, wasn't it? And all the CDs was
Elvis and Dolly Parton CDs and stuff.
And there was like
some guy there reading a book and playing a piano and shit like that. And
oh gosh.
And then there was like hammock room, wasn't there? You could go in.
The Guinness room.
Yeah. Games room, computers. Yeah, it was just brilliant. The whole trip was good. It was good to be back in Dublin as well. My second ever time in Ireland, but I absolutely loved it.
I miss that place so much.
Yeah.
We went to the Gypsy Rose.
Yes.
Would there be more like bars hung up in the bar?
Well, it's changed, hasn't it?
It seems to have changed unless we were in like the side cafe bit, which I'm guessing we were.
Because that cafe bit was a small place, wasn't it? Well,
yeah, that's
well, the thing is,
we ended up in.
I think Adam was in the toilet when this happened, but I went up to the barman because it was like this big burly barman, wasn't it? And I said, "So we came here about a year ago, and I'm sure there was this, and this here." And he just grabbed hold of me like that, and he went, "Don't you ever speak of the old Gypsy Rose?" And then
that never happened.
All right. No, I'm joking. How do you go for a minute then? But no, it's definitely changed, hasn't it? Though it's like there's something.
Well, you assume it's changed, but I don't think it has. I think that was like the side pit.
Remember
we did walk past a steel shutter down.
Yeah.
Where I think sure the Gypsy Rose was. I'm sure we went to the cafe bit next door.
Because I'm sure when we went last year, there was the steps that go down into the downstairs bit was like in the middle of 2 walls.
Yeah.
But when we went a few weeks ago, it was just a lone staircase. So they've clearly built a wall somewhere, haven't they? By the look of it.
Like it.
Remember, we were really drunk most of the time anyway. But
it was still a good bar anyway, isn't it? That's the main thing. It's still.
We found a nice barbecue place as well.
Really?
Oh yes, yeah, really good. Like the Reds of Dublin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's very, very reasonably priced as well.
I really want to go back.
It was like Red's food at
someone is
Nando's prices.
January.
Yeah, I can't afford to go though. Who is that anyway?
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like Red's food at Nando's prices, wasn't it? Basically.
No, I mean the whole trip.
Oh yeah, yeah. So was it €23 for the
27 for the hostel together.
Still not bad, is it? Although someone slept in my bed when we got back on the Wednesday night. I don't know if Gareth heard this story.
Did you pour some water all over the person? Get out of bed.
I don't know. I didn't think.
Because I remember that you saying something.
Stick his hand in some hot water and he's wet the bed.
Afterwards, in the morning, he didn't speak much English, so it was...
Right.
Well, we got back at like 2 o'clock. We went to McDonald's, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, we got back about 1:30. We were up till 2:30 charging the phone.
I like the Irish McDonald's where you can get a fish finger bomb as well, fish finger sandwich.
Which Burger King does.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, we got back in about 2 o'clock, and I was like, we were in bed 1 and 2. We got in the room, and I was like, oh, something, because I called top bunk as soon as we got in. I said, we were fighting over it, weren't we, Adam? And I said, I'm older, I get the top bunk. It weren't really.
Again, this never happened.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit, are you?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, I've found out that there is like an Irish pub in Manchester called Mulligan's, which is very much close to.
I think
it's probably
we walked
the
past
best pint of Guinness you can get in Manchester.
I think we've walked past that before. I'm sure I've heard of it. I'll have to look for it. I'll hunt that down next time we're in Manchester. But yeah, we got back in. There's this random guy in my bed, and I whispered to Adam, there's a guy in my bed. And
Pile on!
Yeah. But don't go to reception. Well, there's a few options, I thought. Can I either go down, do it the proper way, go down to reception and say, some fucker in my bed? Well, all they'll do is they'll probably say, find a spare bed, or they'll say, because there was a note somewhere, wasn't there, saying if you...
There's a note on the door somewhere that says you're in the wrong bed, whatever. It's €5 fee, like
€5 penalty per night, wasn't it, or something?
But
then I could have been a complete twat and just flicked all the lights on the whole room and woke everyone up. Or done something really stupid like that. But I thought I don't want to piss everyone off when it's a 20-odd bedded dorm. I think we'd be public enemy number one.
Also, like if you went down the reception and told them, like there's no point in them going all the way upstairs to then wait the guy up to shift him.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's option number 3, which I did in the end. There was like a couple of empty beds. I thought I'll just get him one of them instead. So I just did that. Just thought it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's unlikely anyone else is going to come in. There was no bags or anything, so I thought, let's be a spare bed.
And all you do want to do is just sleep anyway. So
yeah.
So
that's my highlight of the year anyway.
Gareth,
highlight of the year. Very geeky, I suppose, but Final Fantasy 15. Been waiting it for like 10 years. So, yeah. Apart from that, I don't think there is anything highlight of the year, to be honest with you. No.
you're just sort of coasting through life existing.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying like being at home and just relaxing. I don't know. I think I'm getting to that age there where I just want to slow down and stuff. Go away from the party life.
Considering Frank Turner's like 30 odd and he's still doing like however many shows, it felt like several hundred shows a year, and
yeah,
you sort of get up, go to work, go home, done.
Like in front of the TV when I go.
He's put there. What is this luxury? A TV.
Yeah.
What is a TV?
What is a PS4?
We best jump into some quick topics of Christ as he's running out of time. For some reason I wrote down Scrooge of the Year.
Scrooge, what's that?
Scrooge of the Year.
Scroogian
of the Year.
I was in Member of the Year. We should have had a trophy for this, shouldn't we?
I'm not fucking paying for another trophy.
We had 2 already, didn't we? Well, I claimed Most Improved Time, didn't I? Fire Bucket. That was after
Well, Christ Frank's got Most Improved Time.
Oh, yeah.
The trophy and going buggering up.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very tight race, wasn't it, between me and Gary for Most Improved Time? But we did a mathematical calculation using a very complex algebraic formula, didn't we? We basically worked out how many seconds there was between us.
I think everybody's like improved really. So because the first year we did it was like getting like 6 minutes or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like 8 minutes, man, and Gary was about 7 or 8 minutes. So I just jokingly said a while back, I thought I'm never going to win the fastest time because there's people like Kibby and Debbie who could just take the whole bucket down and neck the bucket in just over a minute. And I think I'm never going to win that prize. I thought, I know, I'll have Most Improved Time.
I am disappointed that Dib didn't do his fire bucket this year.
Yeah.
Now, whether he kind of wimped out on it, I don't know.
He was going to do it at some point.
It's just for his shift patterns, isn't it?
Shift patterns, which is like, you're now doing Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So
that's a bit of a shame,
so
really.
are we doing a vote on this for like Scrooge of the Year, or
who's up for nomination?
Or are we just saying like are we each giving our own verdict? kind of thing.
Yeah, you just can't vote for yourself.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm trying to think now, because I don't want to sort of offend anyone by... I don't want to sort of see, like, favouritism by picking one person. I'm trying to think who like, deserves it this year. To be honest, I'm actually quite minded towards Nathan, or as we know in Kibby, simply because the amount of shit he takes off us.
And also the games.
It just takes it in good humour. Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Brings to the table as well.
I mean, the amount of times we've hidden his drink and we've nicked his mead bottle and
Turn back time.
and we just constantly rip on him all the time, don't we?
Find his mate.
But he takes it in such good humour, doesn't he?
You
He seems
think
to-
so, and he's probably there, just like
He's probably really
he's
pissed
there
off.
at home sharpening a knife, and getting ready to just go postal one
Shall I
day.
bring it with me tonight or not? Better not.
So I'm minded towards saying Kibby, but I must admit there is. I'm also minded towards Dibby as well, because he does come up with some. He has like created some classic Scrooge moments as well.
as the elders, it's on you too.
Right.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's a tough.
I'll
one.
go with Kibby because he puts over.
I'm going to go my original. Yeah, but I must say, Dibby is definitely a very close second on that. He's created some. A short time he's been in the group, he's created some like classic Scrooge moments. It's not both in Scrooge and out of Scrooge. I mean, like his antics at the Christmas markets the other week, and the fire pits around his house, which have been good fun as well. So yeah, I'm going to go with. I'm going to say Nathan on that one.
Yeah, Nathan.
Well, you have it. Our Scrooging of the year is the Kibbles. He's probably stopped listening to it at this point because it's past the half-hour mark.
Yeah,
so
it's way too long for it.
Oh well, he's null and void now. He's lost his award.
Yeah, that's it now. Yeah. Sorry, Kib.
And obviously one. Well, you won't be able to answer, Christ. You don't listen to any. But podcast of the year. That isn't us.
That isn't us.
I was going to say, we'll start a podcast, and it's the only one I've listened to.
Say What You is the
What's
Salon's
Yeah.
Q, is it?
Yeah. Q and Sal.
Yeah.
See, I'd go with Tell 'em Steve Dave. Then I've also quite like the Master Debaters pod.
I need to listen to that actually. Yeah.
They're actually really funny, and they did their Christmas special sort of last night, where they did their own cover of Run DMC Christmas and Hollies.
Right, I need to listen to that.
It just reminded me of something, actually, I don't know. Speaking of... That,
Oh, God, what?
Yeah.
This is one of your
Can
jokes.
you remind me? It is relevant. It seems random, but it is relevant. Can you remind me, what's the guy called in Psycho, which we went to see the other week at Regent?
Bates.
Yeah,
No,
but what's his not his first name, what's his title?
Title.
Yeah.
It's no title.
It's not a Mister, it's something... What's below a Mister?
Master.
Yeah. That's it. What's his...
Okay.
Oh, you're not falling for it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be another joke. Yeah.
Someone got me with it the other night. So what's the guy at Psycho called? I said, oh, you mean Master Bates? I felt right for it.
Before you go, can you just put another log on the fire because it's burning there?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So, yeah. Well, I think you best shoot off. And
Yeah, I've got to leave.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to... This Jack
Yeah.
Daniels are going to open shortly.
Take your jokes. Take your poor jokes
make-
with you as well.
Yeah. I'll make up for that over Christmas now. Finish work. Right, I'm signing off.
Hi, I'm Paul the Hat Guy Flinders, and I am the host of the RAD podcast, Random Ass Discussion, and we discuss about absolutely anything that's on our mind. Doesn't matter how taboo the subject is, we will talk about it and give you our opinion, whether it's popular or not, controversial or not, or thought-provoking or just downright daft. You can find us on Spreaker at www.spreaker.com/RAD podcast. You can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/UKRAD podcast. We are on Twitter at UKRAD podcast. And we are also now on iTunes. Hooray! Just search for us at the UKRAD podcast and we should show up. So if you're ready for a bit of random ass discussion, a little bit of comedy gold and maybe a little bit of thought-provoking conversation, come over, join the fun, and just remember, there are plenty of podcasts out there, but not that many of them are rad. Now it's back to the lost art of podcasting / wrestling / keyfade.
Right, so we've got the fire going once again, and as Gareth pointed out, because I'm incompetent as fuck, we missed off the crucial list of topics, which is one of the biggest parts of the lost art of podcasting.
The actual topics that's been brought in by other people.
Yeah, the glue that holds the show together.
Exactly, yeah. Can't do without them.
So, again, these come in from Paul at the Random Ass Discussion podcast, so check them out. They're on Facebook and all over the place. Just Google it. It's fine. So, first of all, Paul asked, the best part of a Christmas dinner?
The crackling.
So I'm guessing you have pork for Christmas then, normally?
Yeah, pork and turkey.
Pork and turkey, yeah.
But yeah, can't have it without it. It's not the same without the crackling. So.
You are a pork scratching man, to be fair, though.
I am, yeah. I love it, yeah. Although I've had kind of like eased off.
You had a detox?
Yeah, I've kind of stopped eating them, so...
But I've always seen the two different ones. There's the ones you can get in Scrooge's that are like the proper pork scratchings. Then you get the ones that are like a rind but not a rind.
They're not as... They're nice, but...
The texture of a prawn cracker.
Yeah.
But the taste of pork.
Yeah.
Like the sort of cheaper variant, and I've never been a fan of them.
Yeah, it's weird.
So.
But I prefer the proper pork scratchings.
Yeah. See, for me, it's normally the meat. But we've not had turkey for the past, 5-6 years. Yeah, it's always been, we had chicken, apart from one year we had like a full turducken thing.
Yeah.
But we always get like a bit of chicken in.
Yeah.
Just have that instead, because we prefer chicken to turkey.
Yeah, I've not had a chicken dinner for 8 years. It's like...
missing out.
Amazing. It's either beef, lamb, or turkey.
Well, lamb's nice, but again, lamb's expensive nowadays. It's hard to get a decent bit of lamb cheap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really expensive.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of pigs in blankets or anything. I'm not, as much as like the people seem to rave about them nowadays, I'm not a fan of them at all.
I'm not, and I very rarely have them anyway as well, so... it's...
But yeah.
But I do like the meats, yeah, definitely.
That's with the meat, I think.
Yeah.
Though, normally desserts could normally the best part, I think, for me as well.
I don't particularly have the desserts, actually, after Christmas meal.
Well, my dad, for as many years as I can remember, always make his homemade Christmas cake.
Yeah.
There's normally, it was sat over there a while ago, but he's moved it since, and he started having some. But he's always homemade it every year. It's like, well, why buy one when you make one yourself?
Yeah.
But there's that, because I'm not a fan, I don't like Christmas pudding either.
No, I don't.
I can't do Christmas pudding, so I always have like a treacle toffee thing or whatever, or...
Yeah, even better.
Sponge. Yeah. So.
You get those like puddings like for £1, like you just microwave it for a minute and it's ready. Yeah. I love those.
The problem is though, it's like, take it out of the microwave and it's like, oh, don't burn your fingers.
Yeah.
But then even with bloody oven gloves on, they still find a way to, you come out with like 3rd degree burns.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, carefully tip it upside down and give it a light tap. Well, again, 3rd degree, 2nd degree burns here.
Yeah.
And like you got to peel the foil off as well, so you got a big puff of smoke.
By that time you're in A&E sort of thing, so it's too late.
It's gone cold. And
yeah. So yeah.
Your life just falls apart.
Not suitable for Christmas Day.
No.
Not any time really.
Yeah, it's never suitable unless you can sort of stomach it cold.
But they are amazingly nice though. When you get it right.
And but I also like leftovers after Christmas dinner.
Turkey sandwiches,
Christmas sandwiches, just a leftover sandwich I think is the best part.
Yeah.
Normally. It's like turkey and stuffing or chicken and stuffing sandwich. So.
Yes, definitely.
But then it's when you have like the month after, you still have like, you find peanuts and stuff that you haven't eaten in the back of the cupboard.
Yeah.
Oh, we got them from Christmas.
Yeah. Let's dig them out. But the best thing about Christmas dinner, definitely leftovers and crackling and the meat. Yeah, definitely.
And then Paul next asks, do you listen to the Queen's speech?
No. I just
Next question.
I just will not watch it.
No, it's I've never watched it, and I never intend to watch it. But I think it'd be funnier this year for just to say the Queen say Brexit.
Yeah. See the look on her face as she says it, and then the president as well.
Yeah.
So she mentions that.
We have a new president. We've also had the Brexit. No. But then she recorded in like September or October or something.
Does she?
She records it quite early. So. Unless she's the other way I'd watch it if she started like doing like a musical tribute to like every musical artist that's died this year.
Yeah.
She starts off doing like Heroes by David Bowie and sort of goes through the year and then sinks into the some sort of like Glory Hallelujah by the Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. I'd watch that then. Yeah, definitely. She did that. She said she got up and danced as well. That'd be quite entertaining.
So yeah, short answer no. But again, it's like a couple of the guys at the podcast the other day, Matthias and Alan, were talking about their New Year's plans. And they were sort of saying, oh yeah, we'll get together, we'll just like watch shit films all night and we'll just sort of comment on them and progressively possibly get drunk as the night goes on. Until Matthias jumped in with, well, I have to watch the fireworks on BBC One at midnight. It's like, oh yeah, fair play, if that's your tradition.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then he next asked the worst present we've ever had.
You know, I've had time to think about this, and I can't think of any about presents that I've had. Probably pointless presents I've had is like when I was a kid, parents got aftershave for me, and I didn't really need to have it. But I've not really had any bad presents really.
So you can smell nice at the kids' disco you're going to later.
True, yeah. Didn't think of that. Damn it. But yeah, I can't think of anything at all.
Yeah.
What about you?
Again, nothing comes to mind. There's been years when I've had like an overabundance of Link shower gel and stuff that's been given to me.
Yeah.
But again, that's just how it's sort of been more of a lifesaver because I've had to save me having to go out and buy my own.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can ever think of that comes to mind, but every time someone asks me this question, it always stands out because my brother used to be a die-hard reader of the Daily Mail. He's going to hate me for saying that because no one reads the Daily Mail anymore. And there was a segment where people used to write their own questions in, and people could then write in with answers. So it'd be like a really complex question.
Yeah.
And one of the questions one time was, "What's like the worst present you've ever received at Christmas or whatever?" And one woman wrote in and said she was recently moved into a flat, and someone got like a bath set, but it only had a shower. Even though she told them this prior.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a bath set. Well, we've got a shower. But there was also this came up on Huffington Post before this same topic, and one of the ones was a hedgehog exercise wheel.
Okay.
No idea why. That why you'd need a hedgehog exercise wheel.
Not unless you had a hedgehog.
And well, I do not own a hedgehog, but I got a hedgehog exercise wheel. A disposable emergency rain poncho. A new copy of Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation. I didn't have a PlayStation. A bag of ketchup. A small box of cut construction paper from the teacher. A half-empty pouch of tobacco. With the quote, "I would have honestly been happier receiving nothing." Borrowed money. My brother owed me $40. Guess what I got for Christmas? $40. Frozen veg. A pineapple wrapped in newspaper. A shoe polish kit for my wardrobe. Fluffy car dice. They were so cheap and nasty, half the dots were already missing.
I've heard about that one.
An expired voucher. A pubic hair trimmer. Which the comment, I was 9, my grandmother got me a pubic hair trimmer. Opening that in front of the family was awkward. I still don't know what she was thinking. A pedicure set. It was from my aunt. I'm a double amputee. Have been since birth. She had known me since birth. Good times. And that's all of them. But yeah, there's nothing. Nothing comes to mind where it's ever been sort of. Well, I've no use for that sort of thing. It's just the sort of overabundance of shower gel and link sets. I think, if anything. But,
yeah, have to shave. Yeah.
So yeah, that's our topic. I've now got to try and splice this in somewhere.
Yeah, carefully edit it in.
Maybe.
Or
I'll try and carefully edit it in, but I wanted to get this out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see what happens.
Be funny.
Yeah. So fuck it, we'll answer that. We'll take a quick break.
Yay.
Listen to some adverts.
Yay.
And come back.
We'll see you shortly.
Hello, this is for...
Can't we say hello at the same time?
Fuck's sake. Hello! This is an advertisement for Master Debaters.
Oh, can we say Master Debaters together as well? Yeah?
Hello! I'm Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Topper.
And we are the Master Debaters.
Oh, we wanted to say that we are the Master Debaters. That's what we want to do.
We're all saying it.
Yeah.
Hello! I'm Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Topper. And
we are the
Damn it, Sean!
Debaters.
I thought we were just doing...
Hello! I'm Michael.
I'm Sean. I'm Topper.
We are...
The Master Debaters. You can find us on Twitter @_Master Debaters, SoundCloud, Podbean, and iTunes. Just do yourself a favour and jump aboard this podcast train. Choo choo, motherfucker!
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Adam.
And we encourage you to come listen to a very special program.
A podcast, unlike anything you've heard before. Right, Brian?
What? No, dude. Everyone has a podcast.
Everyone has a podcast.
What's our show about?
We talk about comedy,
sports,
science,
topical news,
meat hunting,
music,
podcasting,
Matthew McConaughey,
fishing,
health and fitness,
Horse cocks,
technical difficulties,
buffaloes,
popular culture.
Maybe a little too much about the Asians.
Oh, y'all Ami's so cute and tiny. Edits. Check us out on Twitter @EHAPPodcast. Listen to us on iTunes and Stitcher, or through our website, www.ehappodcast.com. Contact us directly through ehappodcast@gmail.com. Like and subscribe on YouTube under EHAP Podcast. We're also on Facebook and Grindr.
Really? We're on Facebook?
I think so.
Right, we'll cover the interviews. So, anything else you want to add? I did write down Christmas stories, but I don't know why I wrote down Christmas stories.
I have no Christmas stories to tell, really.
What about your brother's Christmas jumper?
Oh, yeah, the one he has to wear for being at bargains. Yeah, he hates that jumper. I can see why as well. It's ridiculous. But it's like every time he wears it, it's like, oops, glad I don't have to wear something like that at work. But, yeah.
Well, we did have a Christmas jumper day at my place.
Do you have one?
No. It was optional, but it's like, oh, everyone, we had a great turnout last year for Christmas jumpers, so everyone should do the same this year. I'm like, I'm not spending money on a Christmas jumper just one day.
So you get an allowance at work if they're going to do that, like Christmas jumper allowance.
Well, it's like when I worked at a prior job and they gave us an allowance budget thing for Halloween, and we went drastically over it.
Yeah.
Well, over enough, just about enough, but it was, that's 3 weeks of sleep I'll never get. Sleepless nights even I'll never get back. But there we are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a funny old year.
It's crazy. It's to me, it does. It's something. It feels as though there's not much really happened this year.
Well, we started
for
this.
me. So, but yeah, we started this.
You had your 1 year wedding anniversary.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Gosh, that year went quickly.
Looking slightly greyer now.
I am, yes. Losing a bit of hair as well. So.
Yeah, we started this in April.
Was it April? Was it?
Say? Yeah, April. Well, I think we recorded it in March and then it got put out in April because I sort of we recorded and it didn't put up till like 6 days later.
Right.
So I think it was like back in March we recorded, but it went live in the beginning of April.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Yeah. So, and in that short time, we've hit about 14 countries and over 2,000 listens.
Gosh.
Along with a second pod.
In 8 months.
Fucking mental.
Wow.
So, yeah, including USA, Canada, Bulgaria, of all places, Russia,
wow,
Spain, Italy, France.
So yeah, so let's see what other countries we can hit next year.
We've had 4 interviews. And whatever else.
Yeah, so it's been a good year for that. But yeah, it's but it's just gone so quickly as well. This year is just, I don't know, it's just...
It has gone quick. It's like, I swear Deadpool was last year.
Yeah.
But it's that Mandela effect. It's like, it came out last year. It's like, no, it didn't. It was this year.
Yeah.
No, it came out last year. I remember seeing it last year.
Yeah.
No, it came out this year. So.
Yeah, it's definitely this year. I remember, like, we went to go see it.
Yeah, I went and saw it. I just remember, I thought it was last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is this year, because the wife went back to the US.
Yeah.
And then, like, next following month, we went to go and see it. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's going so quickly that you kind of lose track of time, and this is why I'm thinking, like, it might come out, it was out last year and not this year. So it's really weird. It's, yeah.
Well, we started the pod, we did Rock Pressed. That was in July.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, Rock Pressed as well, yeah,
July. I left my job, I got a new job recently.
Yeah.
After a year of management. But it's weird though, going from the head honcho to the bottom again.
Yeah.
Bottom on better money.
But it's better pay, isn't it? So, and
yeah.
You know,
speaking of which, one of my new favourite podcasts I discovered the other day.
Go on.
It's called The Retail Rant.
Right,
it's a guy who works in retail, and they're talking about like working in what he had as a guest on was like talking about like working in Walmart and stuff,
right.
Or Target, and I'm just sat there nodding along, going, "This is gold."
I'll check that out then.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else has happened. Nothing.
Kind of boring year for me, really. So, I've not done much at all, apart from Rock Press.
You sat in and try and save him money.
Yeah, being sensible for a change.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because house is definitely on the agenda, and a car as well. I want to get my own car as well eventually.
Oh, you bought a bike?
Yeah, that's hard work as well. Checking up those hills with the wind against you.
But that's nice for you.
No, it's not. My legs were knackering.
Yeah, it was just leg day.
That lasted for like months after I stopped cycling again.
Yeah. So
yeah, not again. I'll wait till summer, see how it is in summer, and maybe just start again if I can be bothered.
Well, yeah, it won't be as windy then. But it's that thing of like trying to get through bloody Devonshire Road and that.
Yeah.
Because the bridge will be sort of going through the repair phase by then. I think they quoted 6 months, but...
Yeah, so we're looking about April time, hopefully, when it's all done.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Better be.
Well, considering there was that road in Japan...
Yeah, it took about a week.
No, they did it in 2 days.
2 days was it?
And then the mayor of Japan mayor of the town apologised for it, and it collapsed again like a week later.
Did it?
They rebuilt it again. So there was something to do with like the soil structure underneath the ground wasn't thingy or something. It was quite porous or some shit like that. But,
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I kind of got quite used to the actual buses now because I quite like the way they go, sort of thing. So
I don't, because of the way the current route I have to take. If I have to go in early, I get on the one. If I get one bus, I get stuck with a load of school kids for 2 stops.
Yeah.
And said school kids then complain the bus is packed when they're getting off in 2 stops. And the majority of the school kids, they are the cause of the problem of why the bus is packed. And they stand there, this bus is packed. It's like, well, yeah, it's your fault. Because half of you are too lazy to walk from 2 stops.
Mm.
It's like, I've got to get all the way to work, which one of the last stops on the bloody route.
Yeah, I don't miss those buses, because I used to get a 14 and I used to be packed with kids, college kids.
You had the luxury double-decker, though, I don't.
No. So what number bus do you get now?
16.
16. So that's not too bad, really.
Well, there's that, but then if I finish at 7, which I do some weeks, that's my late.
Yeah.
No bus.
So how do you get home then? Do you just walk it? Oh, right.
If I walked it, it'd take me about an hour.
Crap.
So it's either that or get a 14 to Revo, then get a bus from Revo. But even then, by the time I get home, it'd be like take me an hour and a half.
May as well just walk it, get some exercise.
No, fuck that.
Stick your earphones on, listen to Metallica album on the way home. There you go, done. Listen to it all the way through.
No, because then I'd have to walk through Fat Man's Corner and be like,
McDonald's.
I can get food on the way home. And then sort of walking past that, I have to walk through Asda. I'd probably end up buying shit in Asda. And I've got to walk past the Cherry Tree, walk down Highfield Road, which can't be arsed with it all.
It's a long way.
Especially if it was like started raining or something, like, yay.
Get waterproof.
Because buses would be going past me anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... There should be more buses going down there.
Well, yeah, they should be just running later.
True, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a shame.
In topics I don't normally cover, we've had the Brexit.
Yeah, we have actually, yes.
We've got Donald Trump as a president.
Kind of like wondering how that's going to go, because it just doesn't feel right for him to be president, really.
Yeah.
He's not really... It doesn't seem really a professional sort of person to be in charge of a country. But he's on Twitter, isn't he? He tweets some stuff on there, and I heard like from today that he tweeted something today about something.
It depends, because there's sort of there's sometimes you can tell apparently like if it's him tweeting or his staff, because apparently he tweets from Android,
right,
and his staff tweet from an iPhone.
Right.
So normally the time if it's his staff, if it's something like quite normal sounding, it's from his staff.
Right.
If it's something like racist or controversial, it's from him himself. But apparently they took his Twitter privileges off him not the week before the election.
Really? I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Which just sounded brilliant. But it was one of them, it was like you had sort of evil versus evil, as most people said. Because it was, you had Hillary Clinton against Donald Trump. So one of them's got to win.
Yeah.
So, but like, I noticed a lot of people were sort of voting for themselves and stuff, which I thought was a brilliant idea. They could do it over here. Well, they should do it over here.
Yeah.
Because you can just write anyone in. Because people were putting in like fictional characters and shit. So they should do that over here.
Yeah.
I don't want to vote for any party. He's fucking Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. Oh, PA's the Prime Minister.
Me. I'll turn it down, but...
Yeah.
Fred the man.
Christ. Christian, sorry.
Yeah, they probably actually assume you're all talking about Christ. Like,
yeah.
Like,
we are religious.
Your new Prime Minister, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll cover the topics last because we've got a few from Paul.
Right.
Which Christmas related. So, now we'll discuss what's hopefully coming in 2017.
Okay.
So I got in contact from a website recently called Newsflare, who asked about sharing a video or licensing a video of Christ,
right,
as the Gravy Ninja.
Okay.
And it means if it gets picked up, I get paid for it.
Cool.
So
nice.
Which is going to get invested back in. But I've got some puppets coming for Christmas. Like a second one of these.
Yeah.
And a new one of these.
2 or 3, well, 1 or 2 or more of these microphones.
Yes. Get at least one more that I know of.
Yeah, can have one plugged over there, one there.
So yeah, there's that sort of. It's been like licensed out to like YouTube, ITV, BBC, AOL, Yahoo.
Right. And
if they buy the license for it, then I get the pod gets a share of the profits that they make off it. So
you get extra stuff.
Yeah.
If you get,
it can cover the bloody fees that I'm having to pay Spreaker, but
yeah.
So, hopefully divulging into a bit of radio play stuff. I'm currently in the writing process.
Okay.
For
Is that for the Far Coast Radio?
No, this is for this.
For this?
Yeah.
Right.
Some like radio drama stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've got you now. Yeah.
Story stuff, but I'm looking at doing like a trilogy of terror.
Okay.
One of them most people know about, and everyone facepalms when I say it, but it's Bin Run is one of them.
Oh, from a live audience.
Yeah.
That it's quite insane. That was, yeah.
So I'm going to try and transfer that over to the verbal medium.
Yeah.
And then do 2 more.
Okay.
I'll have the sort of hopefully cross over at points.
Sounds interesting.
So, there's going to be more Facebook Live stuff because people apparently enjoyed it last time.
Right.
No, I don't see how me getting drunk on a webcam was funny, but
yeah,
apparently it was.
Okay.
More podcasts.
Yeah, we'll have to do those definitely.
Because we can get drunk and play ping pong. But no, it went down well, apart from the people giving us weird looks. And the bar staff didn't seem to care.
Yeah. So. Probably the best place would be like a Wetherspoons or something. Like when the quiet period sort of thing.
Yeah. I was hoping football wasn't on. Luckily it wasn't. But the place we went to, they were playing like Christmas music.
Right.
But luckily it didn't. The mic we used didn't pick up any Christmas like. We picked up a bit at the beginning. It was like Robbie Williams or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not paying him for licensing. He can fuck off. Right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. What have I wrote down that? I can't remember.
What is it?
I put for myself Christmas party stories, but I ain't got any.
No, neither have I really.
Apart from seeing like old ex-managers get really hammered when they were leaving. Because we're like, there's that one where the gate crashed it.
Yeah.
Because we were discussing the World's End. Started discussing the World's End plans, and the gate crashed the party.
Trying to think about that.
We've discussed it prior.
You want to say?
We discussed it prior. It was when we did the first one. It was like December.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, more podcasts, more whiskey, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one I meant to cover before. We didn't. Going back to Christmas stuff. Your favourite and least favourite TV special, Christmas TV special. Star Wars doesn't count.
Has to be like something like Last of Summer Wine or something. Did they do Christmas special? I don't know.
All that came to mind was like Mrs. Brown's Boys was a Christmas special every year, and Mickey Dibley and
hate soaps during the Christmas period because it's really depressing. Like slit your throat, slit your wrist, sort of thing. It's like so depressing. But yeah,
the fire's gone out.
Quickly, get another one on.
There we go.
There you go.
So that fire's coming back on now. Just got to warm up this music first. Because it's like I've been sort of. I get home from work now and I put TV on. And I'm scanning through and it's like normally what some channels playing bloody all the Only Fools and Horses and Two Ronnies and porridge specials and stuff.
Yeah.
But they play them out of order. They started with the first one, then played the last one, and then thought I was going through playing them randomly. But
you know what? I've not watched any sort of like TV like that at all this year. I kind of like tend to put A4 and put Big Bang Theory on and something like that.
I've watched a bit of Big Bang Theory, but I don't watch TV anymore. Yeah. No. I watch more Netflix now, if anything, and YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like I watch stuff that I probably meant to see on TV.
Yeah.
Like I sort of started catching on Firefly now.
I need to watch that, but just like I think about it and I'll forget about it completely. So.
And what else have we been watching on there? Stuff like House, and I recently bought Sopranos for like seasons 1 to 4. Sopranos for £15.
You get them really cheap. I saw it on like, Amazon for like the Blu-ray set or something for like £26 or something. So yeah.
Well, because it was in a well-known retailer for like £50 for the full seasons 1 to 6.
Yeah.
It was like, well, I can get them second hand for 15 for seasons 1 to 4, and just wait to get seasons 5 and 6. They'll probably be like another £4 each or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got like nearly over half of them for just like less than half the price of the brand new.
Right. Yeah, I've been watching Grand Tour as well.
I've watched the first episode so far.
What do you think of it?
It was pretty. It's Top Gear without being Top Gear.
Yeah, it's funny.
So it's
like killing off the guests each week as well. It's just brilliant.
It's just that thing of like the guy, they sort of dodge around every way they can of like not saying Top Gear or stuff they can't say on BBC.
Yeah, but they get away with lots of stuff because they do things that you won't be able to do on BBC.
Yeah.
So
but it was good. I need to watch the rest because I'm really far behind with everything at the moment.
Last week's episode, they were in the Netherlands, and the special guest was this band that I've never really heard of before. So it's basically a home band sort of thing from where they were. But yeah, it's a lot crazier than Top Gear, but it's a lot funnier.
Yeah, but then Top Gear didn't do themselves any favours by having the new one be Dire with Chris Evans.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode and it was naff.
He was the worst presenter for Top Gear. You know, Matt LeBlanc wasn't too bad, but...
Well, he knew stuff about cars, though.
Yeah.
Whereas Chris Evans didn't really, he was just there for the payday.
That's it, yeah.
So
it makes me wonder how long that's going to last without, before they just get rid of it completely.
I don't think they'll ever get rid of it, because if they did, there's sort of some other channel will buy up the rights or something to it. But they'll just keep it going. Because Matt LeBlanc likes his cars, he knows about stuff about cars, so they'll get someone else in who knows stuff about cars.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think on the first episode, it's like, yeah, we're going to interview Jesse Eisenberg and Gordon Ramsay together. No idea why.
Yeah.
So.
But I've been watching the old Top Gear episodes that was on Netflix. And they actually had Matt LeBlanc and Chris Evans as guests as well on the series, and it's really weird. And now the presenters.
Very strange.
But yeah, going back to programs. Yeah, Ash vs Evil Dead as well. We're watching that.
Oh, it's been brilliant.
It's amazing. The second series was amazing. Last episode I wasn't too sure about, but it's still good.
I'm hoping to do more.
Yeah, they're doing a third series.
They better be.
But hopefully they'll do another series after that as well.
Well, there was an interview panel they did where Bruce Campbell just said, just give me 3 seasons at least.
Yeah.
So.
I even watched the original films as well a couple of weeks ago, and I thought they were terrible. So the series is better than the films. So if you like the films, you definitely enjoy this series.
The first film I remember watching it, thinking it was shit, and I watched it again, thought it was good. Watched the second one, wasn't over the keen, and I watched it again, I thought it was pretty good. And I watched the third one, I was like, this is just weird.
Yeah, medieval times. And stuff. It's like a Monty Python film.
Yeah. So how do we go from it being the very first one, being on the video nasty list to this?
Yeah.
So. Fire's going again now.
Yes, looking quite nice.
But yeah, it's... Ow. Yeah, that was... Oh, we had Rob Zombie's 31 as well. That came out this year.
I wasn't sure about that, to be honest.
That was. I think I really liked it better than... I liked it more than Lords of Salem.
Yeah.
But then I was never... When I watched the first Halloween he did, I was never overly keen on that, so I've not watched the second one yet.
I wouldn't bother. It's not as good. It's even worse.
But some people say it's good. They rave about it, but...
Yeah, I've only seen it one time, and I thought that was enough. I saw it in cinema, actually. I saw it in cinema when I went to Florida, so... and I'm not really giving it another chance, really, so... I might just watch it again. I don't know.
I bought like a £3 budget rental copy version of Halloween 2.
Did you?
Yeah, from like Grange or eBay or something. So it's just sort of sat in a box currently doing nothing.
And you've not watched it yet?
No.
Because all I remember that film is that it's the song Nights in White Satin, and that's all I get from it.
That's what everyone says.
It just plays all the way through the film. It's like really funny. But it's a great song, but yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Weird. Though I remember hearing it when I worked at that other cinema. And I think was it Dark Shadows? The Tim Burton one that was out, and the intro scene, the opening scenes had Nights in White Satin playing over it, but they played it in the screen, like the smallest screen, but that was also the loudest.
Right.
So I'd be sat there on the couch, there's like no one in the screen, and you just hear Nights in White Satin at full volume. But then if there was no one in, if there were people in the other screen, or whatever, if there was no film playing in the third screen, you could hear number 4 in number 3.
Right.
It was really weird. So you could stand in number 3 and just hear Nights in White Satin playing. It's like, this place needs better soundproofing.
Definitely, yeah. Oh god, it's a great song, but
when it's played to death.
Yeah, when it's constantly through the film. Yeah, I will have to go back to it actually. I just because I think I've only seen it the once. I'm sure I've only seen it the once, but yeah, I think I need to go back to it and see what it is. Give it a try, maybe.
And I just need to watch it.
Yeah, period.
Yeah. So,
is there anything else?
There is the next tidbit, well, the next bomb of info.
Okay.
Is I've started pissing about with a studio thing I've got on here, and we'll hopefully be doing a live show.
Hey.
We're not a live show. We're doing a live radio show.
Okay.
So it'll be any fuck ups. We can't go back and edit.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to have a drink on that one as well, just to make it even more funnier.
So yeah, maybe we may have to do a crossover that as well. Could even do it as a podcast if they have working Wi-Fi.
Podcast, definitely.
A live podcast.
Yeah, let's go somewhere that has definitely. We can actually get on the Wi-Fi with.
Give us your staff Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You're not staff. We are now.
Yeah.
We're putting money for your till.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the plan we're on Spreaker. It gives us 3 hours of live audio time.
Right.
So we can do like a live recorded, well, a live show.
Yeah. If we do a podcast, anything could happen.
If we do a podcast, anything can happen.
Yeah, true.
Which is why I have this bottle of whiskey next to me.
Yeah. Needs to be open soon as well.
It is getting open tonight. As we hit, it was meant to be open for the 1,000 listens, and then you were busy, so it ended up in 2,000. But everyone that's looked at it said, "Oh, I wouldn't mind a try of that." And it's like, well, even I've not touched it yet. So yeah, I think that's all my tidbits.
All right.
So there's your news, folks.
Yeah.
So yeah, on the topics, the listener topics, and no one else has sent in apart from Paul.
Mr. Flinders.
Mr. Flinders, yes. Who is doing really well for his random ass discussion podcast.
The Radcast.
Yeah. They just they recently hit 500 total listeners.
Nice. Just hope they'll catch up to us.
They might overtake it this
That'd be a bit of competition going.
But it's, yeah, I keep just jumping in. It's but no, it's very good. It's very funny. at times. When they're not talking about motocross, because I know nothing about motocross.
Neither
not
do I.
motocross, F1 or whatever. Driving.
That would be the time to be antisocial.
Forza. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of what pods have I listened to this year to recommend. Oh, there was one that name dropped us for the Frank Taylor interview.
Really?
Which was sketched out on TV, so I could check them out.
Okay.
So, yeah, they found us through the Pod and Family hashtag on Twitter.
Nice.
So,
cool.
So we're going places. Gareth's doing a little dance, you just can't see it. Doing the elbow dance.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll take a short commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to crack open this Jack Daniels. We'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
Hey guys, check out NowThatI'mOlder.com every Thursday for a brand new episode of the podcast Now That I'm Older. It's a show about how getting older sucks but can be awesome at the exact same time with your host Shane Smith.
Woo! Wheeling dealing! Limousine riding! Jet flying! Son of a gun!
And Ken Baldwin.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
We talk about things that happened to us when we were younger. We talk about some random news stories, and we basically just sit around and shoot the shit. So check out NowThatI'mOlder.com every Thursday for a brand new episode. Thanks a lot.
What is the Podern Family?
This is Gareth from the Open All Powers podcast.
This is Adam from Everyone Has a Podcast.
This is Matthew McDonough from the Passersby podcast.
This is Nick from the Epic Film Guys podcast.
This is Eric Mocker from the Mockers podcast.
Hey, this is Rick from Ice and the Face.
Hey guys, it's Rad Dad Chad,
J Mills, and Lil Man
from the Full of Fiber podcast.
Hey, we're Josh and David from the Scotch and Flicks podcast.
Hey y'all, it's Juliette Miranda from the Unwritable Rant podcast.
Hey, this is Bro from the World of Row podcast.
This is Cyanide from the Little Geek Lost podcast.
This is Paul from the Countdown Movie and TV Reviews podcast.
This is Greg from the Sports Stance podcast.
This is Knock from the Geek Yogurt podcast.
We are you, podcasters coming together in a community to help one another grow. So follow us on Twitter at Podern Family and use the hashtag Podern Family in your tweets and retweet other people who do the same. Podern Family, where great podcasts come home.
And we're back.
We are back. So,
yeah. Well, before we get ahead, speaking of drinks, because you and your missus couldn't attend the ceremony.
Okay.
You have to accept your wife's trophy on your behalf.
Oh, okay.
Of the Fire Bucket trophy.
Well, let's have a look.
She's here.
Well, hey, look at that. It's all gift wrapped in.
It's all bubble wrapped.
Yeah. I can't even do it.
Live on air bubble wrapping. Top notch podcasting.
Okay, on behalf of my wife Reagan, thank you very much. What was the time again?
1:21.
Crap. That's the time to beat next year.
Mine was 2:15. Yours was 2:14. So you beat me by a second.
At least I beat somebody. So,
I was quite annoyed. I was like, I think I beat Gareth. And he's like, no, you haven't. You were a second slower. All of a second. God damn it.
I think the funniest Fire Bucket has to be Little Rich. I think because
Little Rich this year because he threw up and claimed he didn't.
And his pants were almost down to his ankles when we came back to the table.
Do you want to whack it back in there?
Oh yeah, sure.
For extra added wrap.
Yeah. There we go.
So there we are. And now on to the segment I'm looking forward to, but also at the same time not looking forward to, because now I have to hit record on my phone so I can film this. So, right. So, yeah. Down here on the floor by my feet, I have a bottle that can only be described as, I don't even know till I open it yet, but it's a 6-year-old bottle of root beer, Route 66 root beer, all the way from America. It's been sat on a shelf and in a cupboard and now in my fridge for the past month or so. Because I wasn't going to drink it, and it was a sort of a memento from my parents' wedding anniversary trip.
Get it over and done with. You can do it.
I'm just going to taste it, if anything, just because it's 6 years old. It's like an Ashens moment.
I just hope it doesn't explode when you open it up.
No, it shouldn't do. Well, I'm guessing it would be flat by now, but then sometimes like 20-year-old sodas have been opened before and they've been still a bit of fizz. So I'm just hoping that no metals come off the actual top and it's currently floating.
So
yeah, that's the... It's caffeine-free and maybe real cane sugar. So let's get cracking open, and I'll do this by the mic, so hopefully it can hear it if it fizzes or not. I can get my key to work. Oh, there was fizz.
Still there.
When my key wants to work. Oh. Smell's still there. Can you hear it fizzing? Oh,
yeah, it's still there.
Still fizzing.
Yeah, it's still alright.
Well, let's have a... Oh, it's just about still fizzing.
You can do it.
Well, I'm gonna pour it out first, see if it's still retained its colour.
It's possibly not the worst thing you drank.
Oh, it probably is. I'm gonna pour a bit out. Oh, it's still fizzy, so it's
still
good. Still fizz. It's still... There's nothing floating in it. Oh, a nipple. Right, so let's just pop that there. You can see. Well, I'll leave it there. Fuck it.
You can do it.
It still smells alright, so. Seems alright. Just there's a slight flatness.
Yeah.
But it still tastes. It tastes cold because it's been in the fridge.
So not too bad then.
No, it's. I've not had root beer for a long while, so it's an acquired taste at times. But it's it's just there's a weird sort of flat aftertaste.
Yeah.
But it's still fizzy. So.
That's good after the last 6 years.
Which it's still. I don't know why it tastes flat. But it's still fizzy. So. It just didn't taste as strong as I remember it doing, because there was one you could get Asda, which was really strong. It was Carter's.
Yeah.
And that tasted really strong. But no, this is.
It looks alright anyway. Yeah.
Ooh. So what plans does Gareth have, the man of 1,000 G's have for 2017? Apart from killing more celebrities.
New house, new car. That's my plan
more
for
pods.
2000. More pods as well, yeah. More films.
The G-Man solo show.
No, I can't do that. I can't do it on my own.
We'll put you in Sheldon on just every now and then. Sheldon just chimes in with a woof.
Yeah, or a growl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. It's something I couldn't do myself. It'd have to be like a 2-man team.
Well, there's talk of the long-awaited Kibby and Dibby show.
Really?
Yeah.
Like podcast sort of thing? That would be awesome, that would.
It's just finding out what's illegal and what's not illegal that they can talk about.
Yeah, because, we'll have to make a list for them. But then knowing Dib, he'd be like, fuck that. I was like, I'll talk about whatever I want.
Right, I'm going to finish it and I'm going to stop this video so I can start a new video of the Jack Daniels. So, cheers. I'll start podcasting. Riveting viewing. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Bloody awful.
Never again.
No. Never a 6-year-old root beer again, anyway.
You can keep the bottle low.
I probably will, but I've sort of thingied the top, so I'd have to sort of... So yeah, right, onto this bad boy. Jump ball. I've no ice, unfortunately, so...
That's okay.
Oh, dear me. You're looking for my old notes.
Yeah. Wasted paper.
You wasted paper. Oh, that's no, because I'm doing, still writing a show review.
Ah.
So if I needed one of the extra space, I didn't want to put my Christmas stuff and then I had to rip it out and... Yeah.
See what the last one I did. Way back here. There's me. Yeah, we talked about Greasy Strangler there as well.
I think because we announced it, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was sort of, it's coming out, it's called The Greasy Strangler. But, yeah, that's the worst film of the year.
Yeah.
Well, the worst film ever. They should just sort of recall it. And unmake it.
Yeah.
Act like it never existed.
Definitely.
Well,
right.
Yeah.
Do you, Jack Daniels?
Yeah, so it's come to that time of the pod, ladies and gents and boys and girls. Because we hit over we're now at 2020 listens, and the fact we've been listened to in 14 countries, we're going to finally crack open the White Rabbit, which I'm about to... I've got to say all that again now. So yeah, Lost Art of Podcasting, myself, the man of 1,000 Gs, and this... As you'll have to watch the video on this part, folks. This may seem really weird if you listen to it throughout this accompaniment video. Jack Daniels White Rabbit Saloon Special Edition. Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey. 43%.
It looks good.
Still boxed. And now let's crack it open. Because I got this... When did I get this? I can't remember.
A long time ago. I'm surprised it's lasted this long, surprised.
It's... The fact it's sat in the box, if it wasn't in the box, it may have just sort of... been drank, but yeah, there we go. Jack Daniels White Rabbit Saloon.
All nice and new.
It looks very nice. I love the sticker on this, it looks brilliant. But no, this has been filmed because I didn't want people thinking, oh, they've already opened it and they've had some. Bollocks, we haven't. Look, it's still sealed. As Gareth will verify.
Yes, still sealed.
See?
Let's crack it open.
Let's do. Let's push that back a bit so we can both get in on this. Right, so I'll put this up to the mic so we can... Well, where's it gone? Oh, it's there. Oh, foil coming off. Half of it. There we go. You fucker. Right under my nail then as well. Foil coming off. And
nice.
Oh, that off for the first time. Now though, there's a slight different aroma. And it looks a bit darker than normal Jack Daniels as well.
Slightly, yeah. I don't know. I think about
there's more reddish, there's a reddish tint to it. I think if it were you look at it from like that angle, there's a reddish tint.
Yeah.
So go. Smell-o-vision. If only. No. Right, let's get this bad boy tried. Unfortunately, I've no ice, because normally it's a Gareth tradition that we have ice.
Gotta have ice.
With no ice. So we're going to have to make it do and have it straight and warm.
Lukewarm.
A double for Gareth.
Thank you.
And a double for myself. Right. So Jack Daniels, White Rabbit Saloon. And
cheers.
For 2,000 listens, over 2,000 listens, and for 2016 of the Lost Art of Podcasting. Cheers.
Cheers. It's not nice, that.
It Oh, that's a bit nice. Well, is there anything else you want to add? Another 1,000 Gs? No, you can't have it. It's mine.
Yeah. How much? I quite like it. I prefer it to the original, really. It is really nice.
It was. I got it cheap somewhere. Amazon, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's probably all from me and the man of 1,000 Gs. This has been the Christmas special. I'm going to stop this video now. Bye!
Bye!
So yeah, this has been the Christmas special. We're going to go and drink some more of this now, because I hope there's a mixer somewhere. But yeah, so, for the lost art of podcasting, and the lost art of wrestling, and whatever else, and rad.
And this, for the last time, in 2016.
Oh, I've got no plugs yet as well. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, we haven't done the Paul Flinders one, have we?
No. Yeah,
Shit.
Check out... Shit! Oof, it's proper warm now. What the hell's happened there? Never mind. Yeah, check out the Rad podcast. They're on Spreaker, they're on Stitcher, they're on iTunes. I'm on it sometimes with the pubcast. Gareth Beyond Future Ones.
Yeah.
Check out Sketched Out on TV. Check out the Master Debaters. Who else? What Say You? When sometimes on. Any other podcast who's sort of liked, shared, retweeted us, find them all on Twitter. Lounge Kittens, Zug Island, Esme Patterson, Frank Turner. Thank you to all of you for letting us do the interviews. Thank you to anyone who's liked it, shared it, listened, downloaded, commented, liked. I've said liked. Subscribed. So yeah. It's a bit emotional.
It's weird, isn't it? It's like end of the year, it's like... But yeah, it's to 2017, see what comes from...
More lost art coming your way in 2017.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Who else to plug? I can't think of any others. Everyone will be screaming at their phones now going, "You haven't plugged me, you bastard!"
What about me?
Yeah.
Well, we're bound to remember you after the podcast, so...
More than likely, yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about you a bit.
Yeah.
42 Shades of Geek. That's one. I've got my phone here. I'll tell you some. There we are. Let's find some now for you really quickly. So yeah, main one, check out Rad. Good friends of ours. Great podcast. Really funny. And they have no boundaries.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, again, check out Sketched on TV, The Retail Rant. Everyone has a podcast. Master Debaters. You know, just listen to all the podcasts.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the Lost Art Podcasting, he's not here, so I'll fill in. He's been Christ, but he's not here.
I've been man of 1,000 Gs apparently. Now that's what I'm called now. It's good.
It works the way because no, the thing is, it works because we have you. You are the man of 1,000 Gs, and it's like James is the man of 1,000 gimmicks.
Right.
So he ends up having like 20 names reeled off. This like spends an hour of the show reeling off nicknames for him. So yeah, I'm losing my mind. So yeah, so we won't keep you any longer, but we do hope you enjoy Christmas and you have a good New Year, like we are going to.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
So yeah, signing off. Lost Art of Podcasting. He's been Gareth. He's been Christ, but he's not here, so I'm just pointing in the general vicinity. And I've been Coxy, and you've been listening. Thank you very much. So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has listened to us, liked us, shared us, shared. I can't even speak now.
You only had one shot.
It was a double.
Okay.
No, again, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, everyone. It's amazing to have got so much achieved with this thing that I have no idea what I'm doing in such a short amount of time.
So emotional.
I am.
I've got tissues.
No.
I'm going to cry.
Well, the thing is, we hit 2,000 listeners in 8 months. So
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't want to set like a figure for myself for this time next year, but
5,000.
I'd be happy with 5,000.
Yeah,
5,010.
Okay,
just so we hit over 5,000.
Sounds good. Yeah, set ourselves a target.
Yeah. So no, but again, honestly, thank you all very much. Without this, I wouldn't be sat here drinking this white Saloon currently.
See how long it lasts now before you finish the bowl.
This is true because I've got all that other stuff to drink.
Yeah,
but this may take precedent. So, but no, it's the fact people actually want to sit and listen to us. It weirds me out.
Kind of good, really, though.
It just weirds me out still in a way.
Yeah,
but who wants to listen to me?
Then, yeah, well, kind of entertaining sort of thing, I think. But
apparently, so yeah. But once again, have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year.
A Merry Year.
A Merry Year. Yeah. Don't kill any celebs. Yeah. We've had enough die this year.
Just get nicely drunk and just enjoy it.
Just coast through 2017.
As long as you're over 18, basically,
drink
legal.
responsibly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll start podcasting. And hold on, I need to I need something to drop. I've got the keys. There we go. Just because Obama did it was funny. Obama out.
Oh, it's time to go, babe. Yeah. You kiss your mother with that mouth. It's the most expensive time of the year. With the world in inflation and all across the nation, it's financial fear. It's the most expensive time of the year. It's the most expensive season of all. With those holiday sales and gay happy tales of frosty balls. And the people ringing the bells in front of the malls. There'll be gifts to be buying, so broke that you're crying. Credit is out of control. There'll be cars being repoed and stories of people evicted and houses foreclosed. It's the most expensive time of the year. Sing it, babe. There'll be much people stealing and wallets are bleeding. Bankruptcy is near. It's the most expensive time of the year. Here's where we take it home. A little something for Mom. This is the crowd, babe. There'll be gifts to be buying, so broke that you're crying and credit is out of control. There'll be cars being repoed and stories of people evicted and houses foreclosed. Oh, babe. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much people stealing and wallets are bleeding. Bankruptcy is near. It's the most expensive time of the year, baby. It's the most expensive time of the most